So how do you best use a journal? Hey guys, it's Dustin Oldfather from the Oldfather Group of Sotheby's International Realty and owner of Motto Mortgage, and we insure prosperity. I was talking to a coaching client and they were asking me, how do I use journals? And I think the issue for people with journaling is that they're afraid that somebody's going to read it. And here's the punchline. Nobody's ever going to read it. If we pass on and we've left some notes, it's probably really unlikely that anything that we say in there is going to be read. And even if it were, I don't know that it was going to make any difference to anyone's legacy to know, what your intimate thoughts were. So journaling is something that allows you to connect your mind to paper and really to release the thoughts that you have and really offer a creative outlet so that you can record things and get the most out of your thoughts and the ideas that you have. So I've got a couple favorite places that I love to go. I use a small journal for my client consultations. One of the most important things that we do in our industry is we listen, and we need to make sure that we have a good recordation of the facts. This way I can go back for years for any client that I've met with, keep my notes from the time that we spent together, what our counseling session was like, what we decided to do, as well as it triggers a lot about that appointment for me. So I spend a little time each morning. I'll write some affirmations and my goals, and then I use my smaller journal to record notes throughout the day. For bigger stuff, I'm a big fan of an oversized journal because I have sloppy handwriting. Not most people like it, so for me this gives me a lot more room to spread out my thoughts, because sometimes you get into a small piece of paper, you can't map things out. And so there's two places that I would suggest. One is Aspinal of London. Aspinal of London is kind of a bespoke book carrier, and they will do custom work as well. Usually those are inserts. And then Jenni Bick, Jenni-Bick. Jenni Bick journals is my favorite. You can get a customized journal. I like to put my name and phone number on the front, embossed, so that I know that if it's lost, that it comes back to me. I do remember when I was listening to Brian Tracy and he said you should journal, and I remember going to buy my first journal and going, why would I pay more for a book without words than one that does have them? At the time, obviously I didn't have enough to afford both. And so what I would say is that the investment that you make in your journal and investing your thoughts and ideas into the writing will be transformational. And don't worry, no one's ever going to read it.